Hello, 6th standard CBSE children. Have a nice day. Have a good day. I hope you are all doing well. Today we are going to do video number 16 as revision for half-yearly exam, or as we call, I don't remember exactly, terminal 2 terminal 2 periodic assessment 1 நிறைய டெஸ்ட் எழுதுங்க. அதில் ஒன்று half-yearly examination. For that revision we are going to do chapter 2 components of food. I hope you can recollect the points. Whenever we do radio session, please understand you should have a notebook and pen so that you can note down the important points or certain answers that I will dictate that we have to note down. I hope you understand. Now we'll start with the revision, chapter 2, components of food. What do we know? What do we know about food? Food is necessary for us to live. In short, we say food gives us energy. Food gives us energy that helps to repair the body tissues which are damaged. And also food, it is a vital part where all the functioning of our organ system, we need energy. For the functioning of organ system, we need energy. So we need food. I hope you understand. So here food, as we call, first it is energy giving, body building, and it is also as protective food. Energy giving, body building, and it gives us as protective food. So now the process by which living things obtain food, that process is called nutrition. The process by which living things obtain food is called nutrition. And the contents of the food, they are called nutrients. The content of the food, they are known as nutrients. So the process by which the process by which living things obtain energy is called nutrition, and the content or components of food, they are called nutrients. Now this nutrients, it is as carbohydrates, protein, fat, and vitamins, minerals, and water. I repeat, components of food are carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins and minerals, and water. So the nutrients in food can be classified into carbohydrates, fat, protein, vitamins, and minerals. In addition to these nutrients, the body needs roughage and water. Roughage is a fiber content of the food where it will not digest actually, because as such the cellulose, the starch content of the food that we are taking, our body system, our digestive system is not having any special enzyme to digest the cellulose material, unlike that of ruminants. Ruminants are grass-eating animals. அந்த மாதிரி அந்த starch and digest பண்றதுக்கு cellulose digest பண்றதுக்கு we don't have special enzyme. So we need the food content component as roughage. Then the food item that we get from plants contain roughage, and high content of food. So normally the food components, they are as energy giving, build body building and protective food. Energy giving, the body uses these food, especially carbohydrate and fat, as energy giving food. And body building for growth and repair of worn tissues or damaged tissues. And protective food, they are protecting the body from diseases. So now the components of food. First we learn about nutrition and nutrients. Nutrients. And the components, carbohydrates, protein, then the carbohydrate, proteins, then third fat, 4 vitamins, and 5 minerals, then roughage and water. So now here the carbohydrate and fat, they are as energy giving food components, whereas protein, they are as body building. Protein is nothing but combination of different amino acids. They are combination of different amino acids. Whereas carbohydrate, it gives energy. Carbohydrate gives energy, fat giving energy. This is building block. Building blocks. Another addition of cells as building blocks. And vitamins and minerals, they are required in very small quantity, but it is very much essential, right? And roughage, as I said, it is for the digestion of cellulose material, or it is for the digestion of fiber content. And water, role of water is playing a very important role. I hope you understand. So now this carbohydrate, it is formed of, normally carbohydrate, it is formed of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. The content of carbohydrate, it is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Normally we say C6H12 O6. That is glucose. Carbohydrate, it is carbon, hydrogen and oxygen content as C6H12O6. I hope you understand this. So the carbohydrate, these are the main source of energy. Content is source is rice, wheat, maize, potato, banana, legume, bread and pasta. I repeat, the sources of carbohydrates are rice, wheat, maize, banana, potato, legume, bread and pasta. This is sources, food sources of carbohydrate. Now there are 3 main types of carbohydrates. இதெல்லாம் நான் சொல்லியிருக்கேன், நான் மறுபடியும் ரிப்பீட் பண்ணுறேன். முன்னாடி listen பண்றது அந்த வீடியோ சொல்லியிருப்பேன், but still I am repeating. Right? Carbohydrate, sugars are simple carbohydrate. They are digested and absorbed by the body very quickly and therefore source of quick energy. simple sugars or glucose or simple carbohydrate, they absorb quickly during digestion. So they are as source of quick energy, instant energy. So a person who is running fast, athlete, he used to take glucose there after running. It gives instant energy, quick energy. Fruits, table sugar and milk contain this quick energy. Fruits, table sugar and the glucose. Milk contain this quick energy sugars. Then starch. Plants store food in the form of starch and it is a complex carbohydrate. We say plants store food abhinaka. It is a simple sugar. It is a carbohydrate. It is as normally formula we write C6H12O6. And then it is digested slowly and so release energy over a long time. Carbohydrate releases energy slowly over a long time. Then fiber, it is roughage. The fiber found in plant sources is made of complex carbohydrate called cellulose. As such, it cannot be digested by human. Then we have this carbohydrate. We have test for starch in the figure. This one, test for starch. For that, you take a test tube. Take a test tube. Then add potato, smashed potato. Add smashed potato. And then over this test tube, your test tube stand here. I am making a test tube stand here. Test tube stand here. Right? Now start iodine solution. Add iodine solution to this test tube. If the food sample contains starch, if the food sample contains carbohydrate, then it is turning blue-black in color. This potato will turn blue-black in color. Turns blue-black. Turns into blue-black color. So this is the test for starch. Otherwise we say this is starch iodine test. Are you clear? So this is starch iodine test. Are you clear? With the food sample and iodine solution, if the food sample contains starch, it will turn blue-black in color. I hope you understand. The next one, it is protein. Proteins are body-building food. They are part of tissues and muscles. In muscles, it contains muscle protein as myosin, actin, tropomyosin. These are all muscle protein. So they are part of tissues and muscle. They help the body to grow and to repair worn out cells or damaged tissues. And normally hemoglobin, which is a protein formed in blood cell RBC. Hemoglobin is a protein formed in RBC. RBC is red blood corpuscles. And it contains oxygen and carbon dioxide throughout the body. It collects carbon dioxide from various parts of the body through veins, and it distributes oxygen through arteries to various parts of the body. Then proteins called enzymes help to carry out chemical reactions in the body. Same way, hormones, they are also helpful in metabolic activities. So, proteins normal hormones and enzymes. Enzymes are present only in digestive glands, that is hormone. In different parts of the body, hormones are secreted by endocrine glands. I hope you understand. So now, to test the presence of protein, it is called biuret test. To test the presence of protein, it is called biuret test. This is known as biuret test. Take this. This is test for protein. Biuret test. என்ன பண்ணணும்? First, you take a sample. This is the testing standard. You take a protein sample, food sample in the test tube. Now here the food sample, what we are going to take is egg white. Egg white na another, those are eating egg. Egg is the liquid portion, white liquid portion. That is egg white. So now with this, you add sodium hydroxide. With this, you add sodium hydroxide. And you add sodium hydroxide till it becomes a clear solution. You have to add sodium hydroxide till it becomes a clear solution. Okay. Then you add copper sulfate. You add copper sulfate. We write like this. We add copper sulfate drop by drop. We have to add copper sulfate drop by drop. And if the sample contains protein, it turns into purple color. We will get purple color. I hope you understand. So this is biuret test for protein. So protein, these are building blocks of the body formed of amino acids. They are also forming a bond of tissues and muscles. They help the body to grow and repair bone of tissues. So this is for protein. Whereas for fat, we get energy from fat also. Normally, carbohydrate metabolism will occur. When they are slowed down as the aging process, when it is slowed down, this fat is also taking part in metabolism. We get energy from fat also. Fat gives more than twice as much energy per gram as carbohydrate. The body stores fat under the skin and adipose tissue. That is called adipose tissue. Then the body uses this stored food to get energy when the food is not available. Suppose நம்ம சாப்பாடு எல்லாம் digest ஆயாச்சு, but still we need energy. Now this fat is supplementing the other way. The body is utilizing the energy stored by the fatty substances. So the stored fat also keeps the body warm in cold weather, and fat is essential for brain development. Fat is essential for brain development. So butter, cheese, cream, ghee, milk, eggs and meat are animal sources of fat. Repeat: butter, cheese, cream, milk, eggs and meat are animal sources of fat. Right? Also almond and cashew nuts and oil, all different types of oil, they are also sources of fat. I hope you understand. So now this fat, to do the experiment to find out the presence of fat, you take a paper. For example, you take a paper take a paper and then தலையில கொஞ்சம் எண்ணெய் வச்சுனா நல்லா அப்படியே ஸ்மாஷ் பண்ணிட்டு you will be finding oil in the paper, yeah. So that will look transparent, right? அது வந்து இப்படி லைட்ல இப்படி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா லைட்ல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த ஆயில் வந்து it looks translucent, ரொம்ப லைட்டா தெரியும். That looks translucent. அது பேரு translucent area. அதுதான் test for. I hope you understand. Then vitamins and minerals. அது போச்சுன்னா எனக்கு போர்டு வேணும். So சின்ன சமையல் nutrition, nutrients, carbohydrate, energy, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen content. The test for starch iodine test. Protein வந்து amino acid, building block, bioreactors சொல்றோம். சரி? And then fat சொல்லிருக்கேன். The next one, it is vitamins. Board அறிவு போறேன், board right? Now vitamins as one letter. Vitamins, it is required in very minute quantity. Vitamins are required in very minute quantity as என்ன சொல்றது? So it is as two types. Vitamin required in very minute quantity. It is as two category. One is fat soluble vitamin and water soluble vitamin. Vitamins are the fat soluble and water soluble vitamin. Abena vitamin A, D, E and K. Vitamin A, D, E and K. They are fat soluble vitamin. What does it mean? When the vitamin, these sources are taken as food, it will be soluble only in the fat content when the fat is getting digested. Whereas vitamin C and B complex, they are water soluble vitamins. They can easily get dissolved in water. So these are water soluble vitamins. I hope you are able to. So vitamins வந்து as என்ன சொல்றோம்? Vitamin, they do not give us energy and do not help in building the body, but they are essential for the proper functioning and protection of the body. Vitamins are essential for proper functioning and protection of the body. I hope you understand. Next, vitamins are classified as I said, fat soluble and water soluble vitamins. And vitamins are required as sources, fruits, vegetable, milk, egg and cheese provide us with vitamin. Right? And this vitamin D is as natural vitamin that can be made in the body, and also vitamin K is made by bacteria in the large intestine. And vitamin D, it is called sunshine vitamin. If it's just early morning and the evening when the veil occurs, the vitamin D can be synthesized in our body. So vitamin D is also known as sunshine vitamin. Whereas vitamin K is made by bacteria in the large intestine. Vitamin K is made in large intestine. So this is for vitamin. ரொம்ப டீடைலா போல நான் நிறைய சொல்லி கொடுத்தாச்சு. இந்த டேபிள் வந்து நான் கொடுத்துருக்கேன் QBல இருந்தாலும் இந்த டேபிள் when this video session is going on, நான் இந்த டேபிளும் உனக்கு வரும். நீ கொஞ்சம் பாஸ் பண்ணி if you want you can take the printout. I hope you understand. இந்த டேபிள் ரொம்ப ரொம்ப important because in the other names of vitamins given, and also the sources and deficiency disease. Sources and deficiency disease in the table. I hope you understand. So now this vitamin you need to go through. Same way with the minerals. Are you clear? Yeah. So this is vitamin and minerals. Then last is role of water. Important one. Role of water and roughage. Roughage and role of water. Roughage is also called fiber. Is a substance in plant food that our body cannot digest. It is found in cereals, vegetables, fruits, beans, and so on. And then water, role of water, it is very essential as many substances dissolved in water. Water therefore helps to absorb moisture from the digestive system. Then water is main part of blood and helps to transport substances through the body. Water evaporates as sweat from the body and it cools the body. Thus, water helps to maintain body temperature. I hope you understand. So, to maintain all these food components, we need a balanced diet. A single food item cannot supply all these essential. So, a balanced diet is one that provides all nutrients in the amount required by the body to be healthy. I hope you understand. So, now we will continue this video session with the presentation of this table, vitamins and minerals. And then we have one more. We have this. We have this figure for as a person suffering from goiter, a lady suffering from goiter. This is a person suffering from scurvy. And table person suffering from scurvy, vitamin C deficiency, and a person suffering from marasmus, it is protein deficiency. Same way, rickets, child suffering from rickets. It is obesity. Obesity that you need to understand. In the figure, now the example figure question. Identify the deficiency disorder as shown in the following pictures. I hope you understand. So in the video session, the question answers presentation order, we will just continue. Are you clear? So video session will continue with the question answer session. We'll just continue. Hello, 6th standard CBSE children. This is our video 16, continuation of our video session. As I said, we have been explaining about components of food. It's revision for half-yearly exam, or the term name of the exam as they call, right? And we have been discussing components of food as carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamin, minerals, roughage, and role of water. Yeah. Now we are going to discuss vitamins and minerals, their deficiency, diseases and symptoms, and names of other names for every vitamin. That is very important. So this video session, we will just pass it and note down all those names, right? And then role of water. Now what you are seeing in this screen, video screen number 16, continuation I repeat, is sources of vitamin as it's given in our textbook. Vitamin A, the sources are papaya, carrot, mango, fish oil and milk. This is sources of vitamin A, right? And then vitamin B, again papaya, carrot, mango, rice, liver, non-veg people, liver, wheat, milk, and again fish, sorry, vitamin A தான் இருக்கு. It is vitamin A. This is vitamin B, wheat, liver, and rice. I hope you are able to follow this. இது நம்ம வந்து இப்போ டேப்லெட் காலமா படிப்போம். Vitamin C, orange, all fruits, majority fruits தான். Orange, tomato, lemon, ஆம்லான நெல்லிக்காய், green chili, and guava. These are all vitamin C. All juices main, they contain vitamin C. And vitamin D, இது ரெண்டு ஒரே பிக்சர் தான் புரிஞ்சுக்கோ. Vitamin D, fish, egg, again liver, milk and butter. And best வந்து sunlight, sunshine, vitamin D, it is also known as sunshine vitamin சொன்னேன்ல அது. சரியா? இப்போ நம்ம வந்து டேப்லெட் காலம் பார்ப்போம். As vitamin, as fat soluble vitamin and water soluble vitamin. Vitamin A, D, E and K, they are called fat soluble vitamin. Vitamin B complex and vitamin C, it is known as water soluble vitamins. சரியா? The vitamin A, நான் இதுதான் important படிக்கணும்ங்கறேன். Vitamin A, also known as retinol. Vitamin D, calciferol. Vitamin E, tocopherol. Vitamin K, derivative of phenol. And vitamin B1, water soluble vitamin B1, it's thiamine. B2, riboflavin. B3, niacin. B6, pyridoxine. B12, cyanocobalamin and ascorbic acid. I hope you could follow this. So I repeat, vitamin A, retinol, vitamin D, calciferol, vitamin E, tocopherol, vitamin K, derivative of phenol, vitamin B1, thiamine, B2, riboflavin, B3, niacin, B6, pyridoxine, and B12, cyanocobalamin. Vitamin C is also known as ascorbic acid. சரியா? இதுல fat soluble vitamin ல what you are doing, fat soluble vitamin, we are learning it as sources, deficiency, disorder and symptoms. Sources என்னது? first picture ல காமிச்சேன்ல, carrot, papaya, all leafy vegetable, fish, liver oil, egg yolk, liver, dairy products. Dairy products na milk products. சரியா? And due to deficiency of vitamin A, person will be suffering from other deficiency disorder, xerophthalmia or and nyctalopia. Nyctalopia na night blindness. Night வந்து unable to distinguish the color. They could not see in dim light. சரியா? So deficiency disorder வந்து xerophthalmia, nyctalopia. Nyctalopia also known as night blindness. இந்த table தான் படிக்கணும் example. Right? Symptoms: dryness of cornea, unable to see in the night, dim light, and it will be the person will be having scaly skin. சரியா? Vitamin D, calciferol, egg, liver, dairy product, fish, synthesized by skin in sunlight. D, synthesized by skin in the sunlight. That's sunshine vitamin. Right? Then this rickets, it causes rickets in children. Vitamin D causes rickets in children. சரியா? And another one, protein deficiency, kwashiorkor and marasmus. Now the symptoms of vitamin D: bow leg, defective rib cage, defective ribs, development of pigeon chest, and the pura kodumari, the chest வந்து இருக்கும். Vitamin E, tocopherol, sterility in rat and abnormality in reproductive portion. And vitamin K, blood clotting is prevented. Deficiency வந்து vitamin K க்கு இருக்கப்படாது ஏன்னா it stops the blood clotting. And excessive bleeding due to delayed blood clotting. சரியா? So these are all vitamin fat soluble vitamin. இதெல்லாம் A, otherwise called retinol, D, calciferol, E, tocopherol, and K, derivative of quinone. சரியா? And water soluble B1, thiamine, causing beriberi. Name of the disease வந்து beriberi. And degenerative changes in the nerves, muscles become weak and paralysis. Paralytic attack வந்துரும். Thiamine vitamin B1 இல்லைனா. Degenerative changes in the nerves, muscles become weak and paralysis. Whereas vitamin B2, also known as riboflavin, it's called ariboflavinosis. That is vitamin B2 deficiency, also known as ariboflavinosis. Chillosis சொல்லுவாங்க. And irritation in eye, dry skin, inflammation of lips, fissures in the corners of the mouth. இங்க இருக்குல்ல இந்த இடத்துல fissure னா இப்படி பிளந்திருக்கு, பழமா இருக்குன்னு சொன்னோம்ல, கட்டு மாதிரி, அதான் fissures in the corners of the mouth. And vitamin B3, also called niacin, causing pellagra. The beriberi pellagra la common questions to be asked. Inflammation of the skin, loss of memory, and diarrhea. Vitamin B6, pyridoxine, dermatitis. Dermatitis na skin allergy. That's dermatitis. Derm is concerned with the skin. Dermatitis. And it causes scaly skin and nervous disorder. I hope you are able to follow this. Vitamin B6, pyridoxine, dermatitis, scaly skin, nervous disorder. Right? And B12, also called cyanocobalamin, it causes pernicious anemia. Name of the disease called pernicious anemia. And it decreases in RBC, that red blood cell production, degeneration of spinal cord. This is important. இதெல்லாம் காமனா தெரியணும்ல, especially இந்த poverty people இருப்பல ஸ்லம்ல, அவளுக்குலாம் இந்த ஏதாவது ஒரு malnutrition இருக்கிறதுனால children will be suffering from these diseases. Then another one, vitamin C, also called ascorbic acid. And a person suffering from scurvy. Scurvy na bleeding gum. The yahar chalonla pallala. That is bleeding gums. So swollen and bleeding gums, delay in healing of wound, teeth and bones malformed. Malformed na இப்படி ரெண்டு கட்டான மேலே கீழே முளைக்கிறதுல பல்லு அது வந்து இந்த டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆகுது. அதான் விட்டமின் சி டெஃபிஷியன்சி. I hope you are able to follow this. So, என்ன சொல்றேன்? Vitamin A, retinol, D, calciferol, E, tocopherol, K, derivative of quinone, fat soluble vitamin. Vitamin B1, thiamine, B2, riboflavin, B3, niacin, B6, pyridoxine, B12, cyanocobalamin, and vitamin C, ascorbic acid. This is for tabular column, vitamin deficiency, sources, deficiency disorder, and symptoms. Idhilende chinna questions are fill up, choose, and short answers ku kepen. You have to study. Right? The next one, it is minerals. Minerals, dietary sources, functions, and deficiency disorder. Idhila வந்து கொஞ்சம் தான் கொடுத்திருக்கு minerals ku, as calcium, dairy product, beans, cabbage, eggs, and fish. It is macronutrient, that is required in large quantity, and it forms constituents of bones and enamel of teeth, clotting of blood, and controls muscle contraction. This calcium mineral. And due to this poor metabolism, deficiency disorders as bone deformities, அதாவது போன்ல வந்து ஏதாவது பிரச்சனை வரும். bone deformities, இந்த கையிலெல்லாம் அந்த வரல்ல இந்த போன் இதில் என்ன சொல்றது, சுருங்கிண்டே வரும், அரிச்சுண்டே வரும். அதான் bone deformities, poor skeletal growth, osteoporosis in adult, and the bone thinning of bones, அது osteoporosis in adults. So calcium deficiency என்னலாம், bone deformities, poor skeletal growth and osteoporosis in adults. And sodium, very important mineral, usually present in common salt, உப்பு இருக்குல்ல அதுல, maintains fluid balance and involved in neurotransmission. நார்மலா சோடியமும் பொட்டாசியமும் கொஞ்சம் ஈக்குவலா இருக்கணும் inside the body. When there is movement of sodium and potassium ions in and out of the body, number of sodium ion என்ன உள்ள போறதோ அதே மாதிரி potassium ion வெளியில வரணும், ஈக்குவலா இருக்கணும். Otherwise people will be suffering from nervous disorders. So main sodium maintains fluid balance and involved in neurotransmission. And due to deficiency, muscular cramp, nerve impulse do not get transmitted. கால் ஏத்துக்கிறது சொன்னோம்ல, muscular cramps. And potassium present in banana, sweet potato, nuts, whole grain, citrus fruit. And it again regulates nerve and muscle activity. Muscular fatigue na tired ஆயிடும்ல, இந்த மசில்ஸ் எல்லாம் energized, full exhaust ஆன muscular fatigue, nerve impulses do not get transmitted. These are macronutrients are calcium, sodium and potassium. Whereas micronutrients, iron and iodine. Iron வந்து important component of hemoglobin. Heme is the iron part of the red pigment hemoglobin. And if that RBC is poor production, person will be suffering from anemia. Another one, iodine, normally present in seafood, iodized salt and milk. ஏன் அயடைஸ்டு சால்ட்டுங்கிறோம்னாக்கா, சீ ஃபுட் வந்து சீயே உப்பு தண்ணி தானே, ஸோ அந்த உப்புல வந்து யூஸ்வலாக அயடைன் இருக்கும். ஸோ சீ ஃபுட் அயடைஸ்ட் சால்ட், அண்ட் இட் இஸ் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் ஃபார் ஃபார்மேஷன் ஆஃப் தி ஹார்மோன் தைராக்சின் செக்ரேட்டட் பை தைராய்டு கிளாண்ட். அதனால தான் thyroid gland secretion, thyroxine is important. If that is deficiency, people will be suffering from goiter. இந்த கழுத்துல பெருசா இருக்கும்ல, that is suffering from goiter. I hope you understand. Yeah? So that deficiency, ஒரு நிமிஷம் go through பண்ணு, இந்த picture ஒரு நிமிஷம் go through பண்ணு, சரி இந்த questions go through பண்ணு. So இந்த figureல பாரு, இது வந்து சரி, இது வந்து goiter. சரி, இந்த figure வந்து goiter, தெரியுதா, goiter. அடுத்தது சென்டர் வந்து, இந்த சென்டர் வந்து scurvy, bleeding gums, scurvy. சரியா? Then இது வந்து children, that boy suffering from rickets, protein deficiency. I hope you understand. தெரியுதா figure? Goiter, scurvy. Are you clear? So இந்த மாதிரி figure based கண்டிப்பா கேட்பேன். இங்க பாரு, மறுபடியும் இங்க கிட்டக்கு காட்டுறேன். இந்த figure, சரி, first goiter, second வந்து scurvy, bleeding gum, third marasmus, protein, carbohydrate and protein deficiency, அடுத்தது வந்து rickets. So இந்த நாலு figureம் கண்டிப்பா பேஸ் பண்ணி ஐடென்டிஃபை அண்ட் நேம் தி டிசீசஸ்னு கேட்பேன். Are you clear? சரி, the next one ஒரு ஜெனரல் ரிவிஷன் தான், ரோல் ஆஃப் வாட்டர். நான் கியூபியில் இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன், இருந்தாலும் பார்த்துக்கோ. ரோல் ஆஃப் வாட்டர். வாட்டர் மெயினாக வாட்டர் இஸ் அ essential component of human body. It makes up around 70% of our body. It helps the body in carry out different functions. Many substances dissolve in water, so it helps to absorb nutrients from the digestive system. Second, water is a main part of the blood and helps to transport substances throughout the body. It evaporates sweat. When water evaporates as sweat from the body, it cools the body. Thus, water helps to maintain the temperature of the body. It regulates body temperature. And it carries waste products to kidneys, which excrete them through urine. I hope you understand. So our body needs around 2 liters of water a day, and we get part of this water from fruits and vegetables and then cooked food. Cooked food na sambar na aila water content irukku, rasathula water content irukku, more la water content irukku. So we are advised to drink around 8 glasses of water a day to get total amount of water that we need. I hope you understand. The next one, this experiment. It is test for protein. There are 2 test tubes taken, 2 food samples. Adula oru idhula vandu protein sample irukku. Protein sample enna sonna in the video, beginning of this video, it is egg white, right? Idhula vandu nee vera edavadhu eduthuko. And so with the food sample, we have to add copper sulfate solution, and then sodium hydroxide. First you have to add sodium hydroxide. Upon the solution will be clear in nature. Adukapram you add copper sulfate drop by drop, so that you can observe the changes. If the food sample contains protein, it turns purple color. So presence of purple or violet color shows the presence of protein. Appearance of purple or violet color showing the presence of protein. I hope you understand. So this is test for protein, that is called BioRed test. I repeat, test for protein, BioRed test. Are you clear? So the second go through pannu, water role of water and test for protein by BioRed test method. One nimasham go through pannu. Many substances dissolve in water. Water therefore helps to absorb nutrients from the digestive system. When water is main part of blood and helps to transport substances through the body. When water evaporates, நான் படிக்கிறேன் நீ பாரு, as sweat from the body, it cools the body. Thus, water helps to maintain temperature of the body. Then water carries waste products to the kidneys, which excrete them through urine. சரியா? So இந்த இதை வந்து நீ go through பண்ணலாம். I hope you understand. Are you clear? Shall I go to next? Right. Next one, it is test paper. Next, the last part of the session, video session, இது வந்து test for fat. சொன்னேன்ல, ஒரு பேப்பர்ல கொஞ்சம் தலையில எண்ணெய் இருந்ததுன்னா அதை அப்படி தடவிட்டு லைட்ல அப்படி இந்த மாதிரி இந்த பிக்சர்ல கொடுத்துருக்குல இந்த மாதிரி பார்த்தேன்னா it looks translucent. அந்த appearance-க்கு பேரு translucent. சரியா? So அந்த டெஸ்ட்டுக்கு வந்து இந்த ஸ்டெப்ஸ் நீ படிச்சுக்கோ. I remember giving in QB. இல்லைன்னா இதை நீ படிக்கணும். நம்ம QBல இல்லை, நானும் செக் பண்ணி அனுப்புறேன். அப்படி இல்லைன்னா இதை நீ படிக்கணும். சரியா? அடுத்தது ஒபிசிட்டிக்கு, when we eat more carbohydrate and fat than needed, the extra amount are stored in our body as fat. This can lead to a disease called obesity. Picture காமிச்சேன்ல கீழே அந்த ஒபிசிட்டிக்கு அந்த பிக்சர். பிக்சருக்கு ஒரு நிமிஷம், இந்த பிக்சர் ஒபிசிட்டி பிக்சர் காமிச்சேன்ல, ஒரு குண்டு ஆள் கீழே உட்காந்துருக்கிறது. எஸ் ஆர் நோ? காமிச்சேன்ல இந்த பார். The gundal theriyudha. The gundal is the obesity, right? So obesity is and excess fat which is added that causes obesity, right? So extra fat coats the wall of the arteries and to make the arteries narrow. This leads to high BP, high blood pressure and heart problem. So obesity can also lead to diabetes, liver disease, joint problem and many other complications. So in the rendu na question kepe, don't say out of question. Sorry? I hope you understand. This is actually first food. Where does it come from? Or a continuation, but still understand. Define food chain. Explain with example. A food chain is a series of living things in a community arranged according to their food relationship as grass, plant producers, consumers, primary consumer, secondary consumer. That we will discuss. I hope you are able to follow this. Very clear? So this is revision for video number 16 and this is chapter 2, components of food. I hope you understand. So we will continue in the next video session. We will do with the video 17 as body movement. Adu apparama solren. Ipo vandu video number 16 we are completing. I hope you understand. So prepare well for the test. We will continue in the next session. Thank you. Do well, prepare well, do well without wasting time. Thank you.